Confidence blooms not from the absence of doubt, but from the daily choice to tend to your own worthiness with the same care you would give a treasured garden. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about starting your day strong with quick confidence boosts before breakfast. Enjoy. There's something magical about those first few moments after you wake up. Your mind is fresh, your spirit is open, and the day stretches ahead like a blank canvas waiting for your unique brushstrokes. Yet so many of us stumble through these precious morning minutes, letting doubt creep in before we've even had our first sip of coffee. What if I told you that confidence isn't something you either have or don't have? What if confidence is actually a skill you can cultivate, a muscle you can strengthen, and a gift you can give yourself every single morning before you even think about breakfast? By the end of this episode, you'll have a collection of simple, powerful practices that can transform your morning routine into a confidence-building ritual that sets the tone for your entire day. The truth is, confidence begins with how we speak to ourselves in those quiet moments when no one else is listening. It starts with the first thoughts we choose to entertain and the first words we whisper to our own hearts. When you wake up tomorrow morning, before your feet hit the floor, you have an opportunity to plant seeds of self-assurance that will bloom throughout your day. Consider this. Your brain is most receptive to new patterns and positive programming in those first waking moments. Scientists call this the hypnagogic state, that bridge between sleep and full consciousness. It's during this time that your subconscious mind is most open to suggestion, most willing to accept new beliefs about who you are and what you're capable of. One of the most powerful confidence boosters you can practice before breakfast is the art of intentional self-talk. Instead of letting your mind wander to your to-do list or yesterday's worries, try speaking to yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you'd offer a dear friend. Look in the mirror and acknowledge something you appreciate about yourself. It doesn't have to be profound or life-changing. Sometimes it's as simple as saying, "I'm grateful for this body that carries me through life," or "I trust myself to handle whatever comes my way today." Another transformative practice is what I call the evidence inventory. Before you brush your teeth, take 60 seconds to mentally review 3 things you've accomplished recently. They don't need to be monumental achievements. Maybe you helped a colleague yesterday, chose a healthy meal, or simply showed up when you didn't feel like it. These small victories are proof of your capability, and acknowledging them builds a foundation of self-trust that carries you forward. Physical posture plays a remarkable role in how confident we feel. Research shows that standing tall, rolling your shoulders back, and taking deep breaths actually changes your brain chemistry, reducing stress hormones, and increasing confidence-boosting chemicals. Try spending 2 minutes in what researchers call a power pose. Hands on your hips, feet shoulder-width apart, chin slightly raised. It might feel silly at first, but your nervous system doesn't know the difference between feeling confident and acting confident. There's also profound power in setting a single achievable intention for your day. Not a massive goal that overwhelms you, but one small commitment you know you can keep. Maybe it's drinking an extra glass of water, taking 3 deep breaths before each meal, or complimenting one person. When you follow through on these micro-commitments, you're training your brain to trust your word, and self-trust is the foundation of unshakable confidence. Remember that confidence isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. True confidence comes from knowing you can figure things out as you go, that you can adapt and learn and grow through whatever challenges arise. It's about trusting your ability to handle uncertainty with grace and curiosity rather than fear. The morning is your daily opportunity to choose who you want to be. Before the world makes its demands on your time and energy, you get to decide how you want to show up. You get to plant the seeds of self-assurance that will sustain you through difficult conversations, challenging tasks, and unexpected obstacles. These confidence-building practices aren't just feel-good exercises. They're investments in your future self, deposits in the bank account of your self-worth. Each morning you choose to speak kindly to yourself, acknowledge your strengths, and set positive intentions. You're building a reservoir of inner strength that you can draw from whenever you need it. Your confidence doesn't depend on external validation or perfect circumstances. It grows from the inside out, nurtured by the small, consistent choices you make in those quiet morning moments. Start tomorrow. Start with just one practice. Start with the understanding that you already have everything you need to feel confident and capable. The day is waiting for the gift of your authentic, confident presence. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.